Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I have all of the fragrances that I wore last week to share with you. So I have 8 here. Yeah, and I have a mix because we still had a little bit of cold weather last week, so I do have a couple of kind of colder weather fragrances in here, and yeah, I just have a good mix. So I'm going to jump right in. The first one that I reached for last week, and I should have put this into my easy to reach for crowd pleaser fragrance video because this definitely is, but this is Viva La Juicy La Fleur, and this is beautiful. This is a gorgeous, slightly green, clean floral. I love this. It's got just a hint of sweetness, but almost no sweetness. It's got this very, very beautiful, clean, sweet greens element to it. It's stunning. It reminds me a little bit of my Commodity Rain because it does have this gorgeous, sweet greens vibe. It's just beautiful. I love this. Super crisp, fresh, green, very slightly sweet floral. And I get good longevity out of this too. I can overspray this and I could get through a work day if I wanted to. I didn't wear it on a work day. I wore it on one of my days off, but I definitely could wear it on a work day and it would get me through. I love this. I found this huge 4-ounce bottle. 5-ounce bottle, this huge 5-ounce bottle on FragranceNet for so inexpensive, and I took a chance on it. It was a blind buy, and boy was it a good blind buy. I love this thing. So Viva La Juicy La Fleur. Okay, the next one I wore, I have this, and then I have a tub of the body butter that goes with it, so when I layer those two, I can easily get through a whole work day. This is Ouai Melrose Place. I did get the Bondi Beach fragrance as well, but I ended up reselling that one before I ever touched it, just because I knew I was going to reach for the Melrose Place one so much more, and I do. Ouai is a hair care company, so these smell like their shampoos, and I love this one. This is just a beautiful shampoo fragrance. It smells like a beautiful high-end shampoo. I love it. Very clean, very easy to wear. I love just getting out of the shower, putting on the body butter, layering this over it, and not having to think about it. Just going to work and knowing that I smell clean and yummy and good. I smell like high-end shampoo. So that is Ouai Melrose Place. Okay, this next one is one that I wore on one of the cooler nights. I hadn't reached for this one yet this year, so I pulled it. I was like, I want to wear that. I haven't worn it once this year. This is Ghost Deep Night, and I keep this one mainly for the bottle. I do like the fragrance. It smells good, but it doesn't smell that great on my skin. I'm not gonna lie. This one doesn't work in an amazing way with my body chemistry, but it doesn't smell bad either. I wore this one to bed because it is a beautiful, cozy, slightly nutty. Yeah, I get a real nuttiness out of this one, especially on my skin. It goes very nutty. It's a cozy, warm, beautiful, cold weather fragrance. It's very, very nice. It doesn't smell the most high quality, of anything that I've got. It's definitely, you can tell it's definitely not made of like the best ingredients in the world, or using the best materials, but it does smell cozy and warm and yummy and sweet. And I really do enjoy it. It's a great bedtime fragrance. So that is Ghost Deep Night. Okay, and this next one, I had been dreaming of this fragrance because I have been like on a vanilla kick where really all I'm wanting to wear recently has been vanilla. And as soon as I kind of was cognizant of the fact that I'm really just wanting to wear vanilla, this is one of the first ones that I thought of because this is such an amazing vanilla fragrance. This is from Sucreabeille, and this is called Strangeling, and this is possibly the most boozy vanilla fragrance that I have ever smelled. It is, and I love the artwork on the bottle too. And this is a rollerball of the actual like perfume. It's not an oil. Oh my gosh. I think that this is rum and vanilla. And like I say, it is literally the booziest vanilla fragrance I have ever smelled. And that translates on the skin as well. You just get this gorgeous, like slightly woody liquor, like warm rum, and just tons of sweet vanilla. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. It's one of my favorite vanilla fragrances in my collection, hands down. It is one of the most unique. And if you are into vanillas, like if you're a hardcore fan of vanilla like I am, you've got to run and get this. It is so good, even if you just get a rollerball of it or a sample. Just to try it out. It is so, so good. So that is Strangeling from Sucreabeille. Okay, and then another fragrance. I just picked this one up and I was dying to wear this, so I did wear it on one of the cooler days last week. This is Elie Saab Essence No. 1 Rose, and this is beautiful. This is a beautiful syrupy, straightforward, very slightly spiced rose. It smells like rose potpourri, almost like if you had a bowl of dried rose petals, like sitting on a counter somewhere that had aged. It's kind of what this smells like. It's amazing. I love this so much. Rose Absolute, I can't remember it right now, but my Nina Ricci Rose Absolute, I do love that one, and it is very similar to this, but there's something about this one that is more well-rounded. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. I love it. This lasts forever on my skin too. I can get a good 6 hours out of this. I won't be able to test it at work until like it starts to get cold again, but when it does, I'll definitely test it and let you guys know if it got me through a work day. But yeah, I do love this, and I will tell you, the Strangeling, this lasts forever on my skin. I can, dab this all over, and this would easily, I have worn this to work. In fact, I wore it to work this past winter, and it got me through an entire 10-hour workday, no problem. It's gorgeous. It's so good. Yeah, this, of all of these, I would say if you guys are like interested in anything, this is the one you should go for. It's so good. I can't even tell you how good that is, but okay. Next one, it started to warm up. I think I wore this on one of the 90-degree days last week, and this is like the perfect fragrance for a 90-degree day. This is Coach Floral. Coach Floral? Yeah, Coach Floral. And this is beautiful. This is a sweet, fruity, yeah, very sweet, very fruity, beautiful hot weather fragrance. This has a gorgeous pineapple note in it. In fact, this is the one fragrance in my collection that I would consider a pineapple fragrance. It's more pineapple than anything, and the pineapple is what is most prominent on my skin as well. And I did wear this to work because this thing will last forever on me. I easily get 10 hours out of it. If I overspray it on skin and clothing, I mean, I have no problem having this get me through an entire workday. It's just beautiful. It's sweet, it's clean, it's fruity, and it's pineapple. It's a pineapple fragrance, so gorgeous. I love this one. This is Coach Floral. This fragrance has made me want to get so many more from Coach. Like, there are so many Coach fragrances I'm interested in now because this one turned out to be just so good, and it was such a good little blind buy. I just love it. So Coach Floral. This next one is one that I wore to bed. This one was a subscriber requested fragrance, and this is Salvatore Ferragamo Emozione. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but Emozione. So this was suggested to me as an alternative to Love Chloe, because at that time I was having such a hard time finding a bottle of Love Chloe, and so somebody said try this one. It smells a lot like it, and you'll definitely have the same experience, like you'll get the same vibes. I'm gonna try it. So I found a bottle of it. It was on FragranceNet for really inexpensive. And it really does give me beautiful Love Chloe vibes. It's not quite as powdery as Love Chloe. And it is different, definitely, but it's definitely in the same family. And I am happy to have them both. I love this fragrance. It's a beautiful, slightly powdery, cozy. Ugh, it's just good. This is another one that could be worn any time of year. I think I wore it to bed, and oh, I love it. It's just such a beautiful, feminine, cozy fragrance. So if you are looking for something that smells like Love Chloe and you can't find a bottle of Love Chloe, definitely check this one out. This is Salvatore Ferragamo Emozione. And then last but not least is a Ouai fragrance. I knew as soon as it started to warm up, I knew I wanted to wear this one. This is such a gorgeous hot weather fragrance, and their version of it is an absolute beast. This is called Herbs and Sea Salt from Ouai, and this is a way better clone of Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Oh my gosh, I love this. And I get compliments on this every time I wear it too. People love it. I get compliments on all of my Ouai fragrances though. People absolutely love Ouai fragrances, and they're having a 30% off sale right now, which is when I usually buy them. And I've got $200 worth of fragrances in my cart, and I want to pull the trigger so bad, but I'm trying to be good, but I have a feeling that I'm going to end up doing it. But anyways, I love this. It's fresh. It's one of the very few salty fragrances that actually works on me. It's very simple. It's like salt and I don't even remember the other two. I think it's only got 3 or 4 notes in it. But it's beautiful. And like I say, salty fragrances usually don't work on my skin, but this one works beautifully on me. It's just such a gorgeous fragrance. So if you know you like Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which I had been through a 30 ml bottle of that years ago. I went through it. I adored it, but the lasting power on it was so bad, and I always regretted spending that kind of money on it. Even though I did love the scent, it was just, I would only get like a few hours out of it, but this one is such a beast, and I love it. Oh gosh, so that is Ouai, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt. And that is going to be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.